Welcome to Baba Yaga's Dancing Hut of Witch Hunters. Ooh, it's gonna get pretty hot in this one. We're gonna go straight into the session because there is lots to get through here today. But as a brief little, just a tiny little recap, the party have followed Vaughn, the fire giant, into a fiery portal into the city of Brass. Vaughn is here to restore his honor and complete the ordning which he failed oh so long ago. You've already defeated one of the guards, and currently Vaughn is dragging his body through the Molten Bridge and into the Pyraculum proper. This is the center forge and craftsman area for the city of Brass. And what a forge it is. The heat hits you like just a wall of heat, and you can see a ton of different races all working in the forges and huge metallic gears that churn this gutter of molten metal. There are these kind of small newt-like creatures. Their very flesh looks like molten lava, and they seem to be forging some sleek, very very kind of like sleek looking armor that almost looks like molten swirls kind of harden. The as is, you would recognize as is for sure. They're the same kind of companions that Vaughn had in his forge, and also flying around, going from balcony to bridge to steam vent, are these small little creatures. They look like as if goblins were made of fire. They have these long noses, elongated ears, and tiny imp-like wings. And even some of them are actually swimming through the gutter itself. Yeah, and of course to the north is a massive stage for the Grand Forge itself. The pentagon-like platform holds a massive fire giant, and he seems to be currently working the forge. And as he looks up at Vaughn's announcement, he kind of puts his sword away. There is also another juggernaut of a giant on the platform, hoisted up by chains, go all the way into the rock. And as he turns around, you see he is pleated from head to toe, and it seems to be consisted of interlocking metal plates that cover his entire body. It's literally a suit. It includes the gauntlets, massive boots, a visored helmet, and he has two gigantic shields, tower shields, that probably go from head to toe as well, which would easily be about 20 foot tall if you were standing next to it. These giants are insanely big, and they have just turned towards you, and Vaughn has announced himself. Frinborg, I've come back to complete my ordering. And the fire giant replies, you failed that task long ago. What makes you think that you deserve another attempt? You should be exiled for your heavy-handedness. And Vaughn says, I don't need your permission. And if it's a second chance you won't give me, then I guess I'll use it as a second chance to carve your head. Wow. And he steps forward and just tosses the fire giant aside and begins drawing his flaming sword. And the fire giant up here, Frinbog, turns to the rest of the forge and says, hear that? My companions, my fellow workers, this one seeks to undermine the ordning, undermine our tradition. Should we let him barge in here and skirt sacred rites. And you hear just the clanging of metal hammers on anvils. And Vaughn just shouts, "Don't stand in my way. You would do the same. If you have any love of your craft, then you would understand this burning passion cannot be stifled." And he charges down the steps. I'm going to have every,
Vaughn!
everyone roll initiative. Let's get this
Oh
underway.
boy, let's go.
Oh my gosh, just like that. We didn't even get to say a word.
Oh, you
Alright.
can, but
No,
don't
we can't. There's
don't-
no way anyone cares what we say here.
Oh
Nobody
my
cares
god,
about
look how
us.
many there are!
This is what I'll say: is don't think that initiative is a end of what's the word? End of negotiations.
We're dead!
By all
Yeah.
means, if you want to intimidate, if you want to persuade, you can do so. The initiative is simply to act as a way to give everyone the chance, and go turn by turn. So, if there is something you want to do, by all means, don't feel like you have to just cut your way through everyone. So let's just roll these guys on.
I don't have enough monitor for these combat
Oh my
trackers.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is that?
That
Oh my
That's
god.
initiative.
is it's like a low
Somebody's
sparkle being
somebody's
tossed
eager
onto
to get started.
What
Good
in
lord.
the fuck?
Magma
Mhm.
Mephit?
Yep,
Good
methods.
Mephits.
Grizz is right behind you, Vaughn. Lead the charge. And yeah, you didn't know you were so passionate about your work. Vaughn is getting a little bit of a head start here. I'm just gonna have him like on the steps, charging down. As for the rest of you, we're starting off at the top of the round. Ooh, okay. So the first thing you'd notice woo, is this massive plume of lava spits up and forms like almost a column of flame at the announcement of stopping Vaughn. And that's coming straight from the forge itself. And as it reaches up to about a height of 20 foot, this column, it then bobbles and boils back down and slops, spilling drips of lava onto the stonework that just sizzle and dry. As for the rest of you, it's just gonna end its turn, just doing that. At the top of the round, some fire newts. Yes. Go back up here. There we go.
Fuck.
All right. So yeah, the fire newts seem to be eager to uphold this tradition. So they're gonna maneuver. Which way they're gonna go? That's the question. Ah, yes. Forgot they had that.
Fire.
They do have fire. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just move these guys around here. All right. So one of the Azers. Yeah, he's over here, isn't he? More fire newts. Rush over to there. The methods begin swarming towards you as well. And they fly quite fast. They kind of zip around like little sparks spitting from a forge. Just gonna end his movement there. Tanner, what do you do? Vaughn doesn't look like he's letting anyone stop him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. That's a good question. 5, 10, 15,
No idea.
25, 30. So I'm just going to move up beside Vaughn.
Mhm.
And how far away am I from the big boy? Oh, that's freaking far. That's going to take like 3 turns to get to him.
No, I got you, man. I got you. When my turn comes, I'll get you moving.
It's 210 feet. There's no way
Yeah,
I
the
can
forge is huge.
even... Okay. Vaughn, shall we start taking out the little ones?